Today we'll recreate Niflheim, the very first primordial world in Norse mythology, and the origin of all existence. So let's dive right in. I started by generating a new seed in a snowy biome-only world because Niflheim is the home of snow and mist. After that, I flattened a huge area where we'll build the Hvergelmir Spring, the source of all rivers, and thus the source of all life. Then I used Axiom Mod to paint the entire area with snow to make it completely white, and now I'm starting to create Hvergelmir. By the way, if you want to learn how to use this mod and to build things like I'm doing right now, make sure to watch the tutorial video I posted on how to use Axiom. It was epic. This is Hvergelmir Spring. I used the biome paint mode in Axiom to create warm, deep, and cold ocean biomes on the spring to create this visual of different colors of water, not just the standard blue watercolor. Now, let's change the time to night and add some light sources to make this spring look magical and alive, like it's booming with light or something like that. And by the way, if you're enjoying so far, please consider subscribing. I've been stuck at 1K for almost a year and would really appreciate your help in reaching 2K. Thank you, back to the video. And there you have it. The first part of Niflheim is built. Now let's start making the rivers, beginning with Gjöll, the black river that leads into Helheim. So Hvergelmir Spring is home to the Élivágar rivers, the 11 rivers, each leading somewhere and creating life, but this black river is the only one leading into Helheim, the realm of death and spirits, home of Hel, daughter of Loki. So I created this giant hole here that leads into the void because Helheim exists in the void. And by the way, we already built Helheim in this video here, so make sure to check it out after this one. It was an epic build. So this river looks impressive now, but it needs some more terraforming on the sides as it looks too flat. So let's give it some slopes and hills to, make it look more natural. Now we're talking. I like how this river is turning out, but this is just one. We still have 10 more to build. So let's do that. So in the beginning, there was only the great void, Nidhogg. To the north formed Niflheim, realm of ice and mist and darkness. To the south rose Muspelheim, realm of fire and heat, which we've already built in a previous video and you should definitely check it out. From Niflheim's center bubbled Hvergelmir, the roaring cauldron, source of the 11 Élivágar rivers. As these icy rivers flowed outward, they hardened into glaciers that crept towards the void. Meanwhile, sparks and molten particles flew northward from Muspelheim. Where the fire met ice in Nidhogg, the ice melted and dripped, forming the very first living being, the frost giant Ymir. From Ymir's sweat came the first Jotnar, and from his body, when slain by Odin and his brothers, the worlds themselves were crafted. All life All worlds, all existence began with these drops from Niflheim's frozen rivers, making this the true birthplace of cosmos. And there we have it, Hvergelmir and the Élivágar rivers all built in. But we're still far from done with this primordial realm. We still have many things to build, but first, this world doesn't look too natural, or like doesn't look natural enough, so let's give it some, like some more details, some crevices, ice caves, and a little bit of more texture, as it looks very artificial right now. And now let's give it some more colors, as just plain white snow mountains doesn't look very appealing and still look a little bit artificial. Perfect. Now let's make some frozen cracks all over these mountains, and there we have it. Now this is starting to look more natural, but it's still missing some details actually. So let's create some ice spires or like cones, and also some pyramids, frozen pyramids. And perfect, now it looks amazing. So this realm was actually ruled by Hel long ago before she went into Helheim, but that was many aeons ago. So let's build her castle where she once resided and then destroy it. I actually have her castle here, the very one I built for her in Helheim, so I'll just use it again here. And by the way, if you want to access all these blueprints I'm using right now, make sure to head to my Patreon and join just as a free member. I've uploaded more than 800 blueprints and assets for free. But, of course, if you decided to join as a paid member, I would really appreciate it, as it supports the channel tremendously. Also, you'll get access to all the worlds I've built for the series, so you can download them and add them to your Minecraft and play them. And thank you so much, and back to the video. Now that we've placed this castle here, let's give it some more, like some withering effects and make it look a little bit frozen. And now let's select these few parts of it and make them fall into the ground. And now it looks like it was abandoned for real and for thousands of years. Also, the game crashed, of course. And I lost the replay where I built this portal that leads into Helheim. So that everything floating on Gjöll, this screaming black river, will go through this portal and travel into Helheim, the void world. Now it is time to build Nidhogg's cavern. Nidhogg is the terrifying dragon that gnaws at the roots of Yggdrasil, the world tree, which we already built as well. Here in Niflheim, the great serpent makes it home in the darkest depth, feeding on the corpses of the dishonored dead and slowly eroding the very foundation of creation. Its constant gnawing threatens to one day bring about Ragnarok, when the world tree will tremble and fall, despite the frozen wasteland above. Nidhogg's cavern pulses with a terrible, primordial warmth, the only heat in this realm of eternal frost. And there we have it, the cavern fully built and looking alive with all the nutrients that this creature devours. The warmth it gives melts the snow inside the cavern and has allowed some weird plants and wood to grow in this frozen dead world. Now the world is complete. We have the 11 rivers, Nidhogg's cavern, Hvergelmir, and all the ice spires and more. But the perfectionist inside me doesn't want to end the video here, as it still feels like this world still feels like it's missing something, which I don't know exactly what. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a lot more details, starting with more ice spires and spikes, and let's see if that fills in what's missing on this world. Actually, now it started to look even more alive, which give like the feel of a deadly world, yet it was the start of all life as we know it. But still, it's missing more things, so we know actually that this world was once roamed by giants, so let's add few giant helmets that we created previously for Niflheim. So let's add a few weapons from the list of blueprints as well. These are all assets that we created previously, and it actually makes sense to add them here as well. And now let's add some more giant destroyed structures to make this world feel like it was once full of life, but it is now abandoned and empty. And actually, to enhance this feel even more, let's add some few fossils and bones. And there we have it. Niflheim fully built in Minecraft. We're nearing the end actually of building all of Norse mythology in Minecraft and the end of the series. I actually do want to know your feedback and what do you think, so let me know in the comments please. And also, if you are enjoying this series and you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you on the next realm. Thanks for watching and bye!